And we'll go. Hi, we're in St. Pete, and we're at the Fight Fitness Center, and I am with Coach Erin Tari, the wife of the great Ali Hall of Famer and coach, trainer, promoter, and co-owner or star of Fight Promotion. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Hey,
I think these are yours, right?
yeah, probably. I'm always dropping stuff over here. Hey, you're live on the camera here. I'm talking to your wife here, and because talking about the event coming up November 14th promotion. I mean, a lot of people don't know that you deal with a lot of this. They think that he gets all the credit for it, but they don't give you enough credit.
No, that's true. Yeah. She's always behind the scenes. She works harder than all of us, but she never gets credit. Because
Well, today I'm gonna give her credit, and you can go ahead and thank you for giving my stuff. I appreciate it. And that's why I'm the one guy I tell you that your mother warned you about, and that's why. Now, before when they turn off the camera, and I'm afraid what he's gonna do. And this guy, he knows karate, I know karateka. He knows kung fu, I know kung fu. He does it all. But back over here with Erin Tari, tell me how it's been just now with the promotion on a consistent basis, working with Pete Fernandez.
I love working with Pete. Pete has so much knowledge. He's been around for such a long time. It's really great to work with him and kind of, collaborate like the past and kind of the present, because Ali and I promoted 50 amateur fights before we ever turned to anything pro.
Wow.
So kind of our experience on the amateur side of things and then Pete's experience, to put it all together, it's been a really great partnership.
I mean, you have a beautiful gym.
Thank
but
you.
most of all, you have a good group of students here.
We do, we really do, yes.
And tell me a little bit about how you do. I mean, being a woman coach. I mean, back in my days, that was rarely. Now some of these women are tougher than we are. Yeah, that's right, especially with the myths.
Yeah.
When how tough and how easy it is working with young fighters. Let's talk about the young ones first.
So
between the ages of 8 and 15.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been teaching the kids class, as far as the kids are concerned, I've been teaching the kids for 20 years. So I started out learning with kids, and I'm a mother, so I kind of understand kids. I understand how kids work. And from there, I'm in charge of our amateur fighters, our amateur team. And they're all between 16 to like 25 years old. To be honest, I feel like I'm their mom. Like, I keep them in check, we keep them in line, but also we have a good relationship, we understand each other, and I feel like that's so much of why everything works. We have a great team here. Every single one of our amateurs has a future if they want it. We have 30 amateurs between kickboxing and boxing. So they're talented guys, but they're also good guys, and they make it easy to work with them.
A kid walks in here right now, he got bullied at school. And he say, hey, Erin, I want you to teach me how to fight to defend myself.
Right.
How you explain to him, yeah, I'm gonna teach you, but you're not gonna go out there and look for revenge. Because I've seen that through the years, because I've been in this business for a long time. It's amazing. I'm speaking to parents and mothers like her, because these are like all her kids. I mean, the discipline, the way some of these kids at the age of 10 speak to me and express themselves, they do it better than a person that's 24 years old.
Yeah, I think it all just starts with when they start training and they have confidence because they train. I think everything kind of falls into place there. Once they're confident, they're not going to get bullied anymore, and then they don't really have a problem. They're not going to go out looking for fights because they understand. Like we talk about everything here, and like that's not how they are. But really, we don't have a problem with it, because I think the confidence is what's going to stop them from doing it and stop them from being bullied in the first place.
And exactly, and working with professional fighters. I mean, it's obviously the respect out here, but your husband, I mean, he's been around, he's done it all.
Right.
I mean, what he's done here in 18 years that he's been doing this, sometimes it takes so long to build it up. Now you guys are co-founders of Start fight promotion, working with Pete Fernandez. I know I mentioned him. I mean, a lot of people don't know about Pete Fernandez, but you can tell us a little bit more about Pete Fernandez.
Pete has been in the game forever, since before we were all born. He was a fighter. He great trainer. He took 7 guys to fight for world title belts. He knows boxing. He is boxing.
Yeah, and of course, Chelo Alonso. He trained Chelo Alonso.
Yeah.
A lot of other fighters, like you said. You know, now there's a difference between knowing what to do during a fight and being able to execute it.
Right.
You know, when you're students, because that's what you are when you're teaching. You know, how boxing is pretty much microsecond. It's just like a fastball coming to the catcher. You just got a few seconds to react.
Yeah.
How it's easy to hit the bag and look pretty when you're shadow boxing, but when you're in that corner, how do you make them understand how important it is to be able to apply what you just worked for the past 2 or 3 weeks or 6-8 weeks for a fight?
Well, there's levels to it. We have to start out first teaching them technique, us as coaches. Then we start out working light with each other. Then we progress to sparring. Then we progress to harder sparring. Then we progress to the fight. So you can't just throw somebody in there into a fight and expect them to understand something that you told them or told them to work on a bag. It has to be layers of it, and it has to be progression. And that's why one of the great things about having such a big team here is that we have somebody to work with every day. So, you know, they're always getting better. No one is ever staying stagnant because they have each other to work with. And that's so important. So they help each other. They are a team, and that's how we keep getting better.
Yeah, now, you know, let's talk about not just the light heavyweight champion. We always have pro debut fighters coming out of Started Fight Promotion. And the revenue at OCC Roadhouse, man, that's the spot, the energy.
Yeah.
I mean, the setup, it's just awesome.
It's
man.
a great venue, yeah.
So tell me where it all started. How did all that just...
We were just looking for a bigger venue, and we came across the OCC. We were really interested in it, so we talked to Keith Overton, the owner of the OCC, and he was open to, you know, helping us set up and helping us kind of figure everything out. So we've been lucky in that aspect. Keith, you know, working with us and everything.
And now you got November 14. We're just a little less than a month. What have you seen from El Torito since winning the belt? I mean, you know that famous phrase, and it's hard to get it, and but it's even harder to keep it. What has been his mentality? Have you seen any changes in him?
No.
Oh, of course, in anything.
Yeah, no, not at all, actually. Just staying humble, working on everything, nothing's too basic, nothing's, you know, out of the question. And I think that's how a world champion is built, like basics day after day, but also being willing to kind of work on your issues and, you know, being willing to work on anything. That's, you know, a world champion's mentality, or it should be anyway.
You know, and he's stepped in with, and he's raw. He stepped in, went to distance. He has fought everybody. Now he's the champ. Enter belt, of course, we all know that's the belt that opens doors for a world title. And but when I see him fight, he looks so comfortable, so confident.
Yeah.
I mean, does that have to do a lot with condition-wise, or how do you gain that kind of confidence as a fighter?
His hard work, conditioning, and then also just experience in the amateurs, experience in the gym, experience in fights, and, you know, having opponents that are gonna challenge you and opponents that are gonna let you grow, not just, you know, having random guys and then all of a sudden fighting somebody harder. So, but a lot of it was just his own work and his own mindset of working hard.
And, you know, and every time I talk to him, that's how I say it, because it was like I'm talking to him like when I talked to him 2 years ago. He should just keep that same mentality to step in the ring, because all it takes is one punch, you know, and it can change the whole fight.
Exactly.
And consistency is a lot. You guys are promoting fights now every 3-4 months.
Yeah.
I mean, and you guys been able to been doing it now for a little bit over a year.
It's been over a year, yeah.
It's been over a year. I've been keeping up, okay? These boxing tigers been keeping up. But, and it's just gonna get better,
Yeah,
you know?
I think so.
Who else you want to give thanks? I know, tell me a little bit about your husband, because, you know, he's very quiet. You don't talk much. I guess he does all the talking in the ring. But how much ethic? I know when I see him, I get jealous when I see him running 6-8 miles. And
Yeah.
I can't do it no more. And he's not old, but yeah, he's retired and he's taking a beating. Us coaches, I mean, shoulders give out from padding. What can you say about your husband?
But that's
he's not your husband. That's
yeah.
a box. That's a training.
But that's why him and I work together, is because I respect him so much, because it's not just his work ethic is across the board. It doesn't matter if he's waking up on a Monday morning going for a run. It doesn't matter if he's promoting a fight, if he's training a fighter, if he was training for his own fights. He has always had an incredible work ethic, and not just he'll work hard, but he's smart, he's driven, he doesn't let things go. So like all of those things put together, it's impossible not to have respect for him when you know him personally.
And you know what? I appreciate you taking time to talk to me, because like I was telling him earlier, you know, I've been wanting to interview you for a while, because I know that you work with these kids as hard as he does. And some coaches don't get enough credit that they deserve. And I want to congratulate you myself for what you're doing, because you help build these champions also. You have a lot to do with it.
I have my small roles that I play, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Ali taught me everything that I know. And I became a personal trainer and certified conditioning specialist. Like I have things that I kind of bring to the table myself, but in general, Ali taught me everything about boxing.
You ever put on the gloves? I know I've seen you.
Oh yeah. I've been kickboxing, and I was a pretty good kickboxer. Kickboxing and boxing it's been like 18, 19 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, not as much anymore that I'm coaching everybody, but it's I had some experience.
And I mean, I'm not that great with the kicks, but I could give you a couple of knees. But yeah, it's just I met Ali today. A kid that's MMA. And he's doing his fifth fight, MMA.
He's undefeated, actually. Yeah.
He's undefeated.
Yeah.
He'll be fighting soon, and it's so important. Hands, even for MMA.
Yeah.
What's the difference? You take a different strategy when you're working with an MMA fighter than you are with a boxer?
Well, you always have to keep in mind that with the MMA fighters, that there's other things coming. So you have to kind of also have respect that they have other coaches, and their wrestling coach may not, view things the same way, but they come here to train. If they're here just for boxing, we have to train you just like a boxer. So when the fight comes a little bit closer, maybe we can talk about details of if he goes in for a wrestling sweep, you can counter him with this, or if he comes in for, like a kick, you can do this instead. But in general, Ali comes here for stand up, and that's what he gets.
Pretty much a roll.
He's a boxer when he's here. Yeah.
Hands. And yeah, he's very impressive. I saw him go in there with the champ, and there was partying. I mean, these guys.
He's crafty for sure. Yeah.
So November 14th. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. The man with the hat. I will be there. I will be at the weigh-in, and you guys gotta tune in. Where can we get tickets? And where can we follow you? So
tickets are online. Our Instagram, Starfight Productions, and the link is there. We have a live stream link. We're partnered with RHS for our live stream, and then we also have the in-person ticket link. You can follow the Starfight Productions Instagram. You can follow Ali's page, just Ali Tare at Instagram, or my page, Aaron Tare. All of it has updates. And guess what? This time, fans will be able to take pictures. So tell us a little about that. You'll be able to take pictures if you want to take pictures, private pictures, at a fee, whatever it is, with the fighter. Oh, sure. Yeah. We allow the pictures and things like that. Yeah. So, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for everything that you've done with our youngsters, boys and girls. What will you say to a young, because our generation is in a stage out there, grow without a father. They don't have a place to go, and you've had experience where fighters come in here
and have changed them completely. That have problems at home or even in school and the street.
You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you're trying to learn. This generation has to learn to be resilient. Things are not going to come overnight, which, like, I think we're in the age of social media. We're in the age of, like, everything is instant. Like, I want, like, this, I can order it, like, on my phone. It takes like a second, but things are going to, things that are worthwhile are going to take time. So, boxing, combat sports in general are going to take time, and it's going to have to be a process that you fall in love with. But just to be a resilient person, I think, is something this generation needs.
But it helps them. It gives them responsibilities when you become on. And that's not just boxing. I think that's in every sport. If you want to be good at it, and there's always a place to come here, and at the Fight Fit Center in Tempe. If you're looking for a good gym, good coaches, and you're looking to become a world champion, whether it's in MMA, bare knuckles, boxing, they're gonna teach you condition, they're gonna teach you skills from the fundamentals all the way to when you become professional on your pro debut. Thank you so much, and guys, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and we'll see you in a couple weeks at OCC at the weigh-in, the 13th. And you guys keep punching, and God bless. And don't forget to subscribe to Beast Boxing Tiger, right?
Yeah.
You guys gotta hit me up so I get all the scoop. I represent Florida, I represent the whole world. And again, keep punching, and God bless. See you then.